Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Have you noticed that ChatGPT has gotten worse recently? Well, you're not alone. There have been several articles done on this phenomenon, and they give a few reasons for this, but the one I want to focus on today is behavior drift. This simply means as the models are used over time, the way they respond to certain prompts also changes. Therefore, prompts that used to work great may not be as effective now. This is interesting because if you're used to running prompts a certain way or from a library, you might have to rework or re-engineer your prompts as the models evolve. Here's where I come in. I'll show you how to ensure your prompts continue to do their jobs using examples. So we'll look at around 12 prompts using ChatGPT 3.5 because it's free and it's what most people are using right now, and see how that goes. Let's start with the first prompt. This is for simplifying dense research papers into brief summaries, emphasizing key points and results. On default, ChatGPT doesn't have access to the internet, so this prompt will not work as well unless you use plugins to give it internet access. You can then further modify the prompt to specify maybe which studies you'd like to summarize, and as you can see, ChatGPT informs us that it doesn't have access to the specific research papers or database and can only provide a generic outline based on the topic area. When it comes to research, it's good to have internet access to get more usable results. Next, are you looking to create the perfect prompt? Let ChatGPT be your personal prompt creator and guide you with a step-by-step collaborative process that you can refine and generate quality prompts. Here's the prompt. You see, we let ChatGPT know it's the prompt creator and that we shall work together to generate the perfect prompt for its use. We also add that based on my input, I'd like it to generate a revised prompt, give suggestions or ideas, and ask questions relevant to gathering additional information. And working with ChatGPT, you will iterate the process until you get the desired prompt or output. This process might take some time, but it's definitely worth it. Give it a try. Say now you want to brainstorm and generate unique ideas for group projects, presentations, and tasks. You can use this prompt. As a university student, I need to develop a group project for my advertisement class. Could you suggest some free ideas that blend advertisement tactics and emerging technology? And ChatGPT gives you 6 ideas that you can look through and modify as needed. They vary from an AR campaign to running a social media challenge, interactive web experience, voice-activated advertising, blockchain technology, and a personalized digital signage. Remember, if you don't like the output or the initial results, you can always regenerate it. Let's now do one for creating engaging content. This could be for a blog post, article, or social media post. The prompt will be on personal finance and will ask it to come up with 10 article ideas that are informative, entertaining, and relevant to my target audience between 18 and 35 years old. It's always good to use descriptive words to give ChatGPT a direction on what you want it to do. For this prompt, we want it to be informative, entertaining, and relevant for an 18 and 35 years old. And that's exactly what ChatGPT gives us back. The more descriptive your prompts are, the better the results will be. And here we see we have 10 amazing articles to choose from. Next, let's say you want to generate script ideas. ChatGPT can propose ideas or plots for a video script with this prompt. Here we want to do a promotional video for our imaginary fitness app, and we would like it to give us a theme. We see it gives us a lot of options to choose from without enough details. Remember, if you want the prompt tailored to a specific product, you will need to provide more details like what makes the product stand out, what features are more interesting, who is the target audience, and so on. This gives ChatGPT more context to tailor its responses specifically to your product. Now, switching over to work, we normally use email templates. Say, for example, you are aiming to simplify email correspondence with a pre-designed template for frequent responses. Could you assist in creating templates for addressing customer queries and information requests related to ICT support? So in ICT, we tend to do a lot of these generic responses, and this prompt can help reduce the time it takes for you to have to keep rewriting these emails by providing you with a usable email template design that you can have on hand and use when you need to send responses to the users. We could also use it to ask it to assist in crafting an email newsletter promoting our fitness app. Again, this is a fictitious app. This time, we want to highlight its unique features and advantages to persuade our subscribers to download it. Remember, it would be better to actually incorporate the features of the app and a few advantages in the prompt to have a more customized response. ChatGPT tries to make the fitness app stand out based on its training data, which it does a decent job with by highlighting what makes a good fitness app. At times, you might be presenting a technical topic to people not in your field of expertise, and you might want to simplify that topic. One way of doing it is turning it into a story. Here, we want to turn machine learning concepts into a captivating story or narrative that makes the information more relatable and memorable. As you know, ChatGPT can be a bit too creative at times. Like here, it does a whole story, even starting off with once upon a time. And with that, we know we are probably going into a fairy tale. And perhaps that is the direction you want to go. And in that case, ChatGPT would have done its job. However, if that's not exactly where you are going, you can always give ChatGPT more context on the prompt, like maybe a framework that you'd like it to use as a reference point, or a concept or idea, or an example for it to use. Remember, the prompt is as good as you can imagine it. Let's say you learned a new concept from a book and you'd like some real-life applications. You can use this prompt and swap out the concept with the one that you'd like. For this prompt, ChatGPT points out that the application of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene requires ethical considerations, as they could promote manipulative and harmful behavior, with some of the laws considered to be controversial. But you get the point. Your results are determined by your prompt, the concept being GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. Next, say you want to understand your target audience better. On your prompt, you need to say the source of your content and also the type of content, say for this case, YouTube videos, then related to what topic or area. Here you can be more descriptive. I went with AI assistant. And for the output, we want the prompt to give you their demographics, interests, and pain points based on their first statement. And we see ChatGPT does a good job giving a detailed response with age, education, location, their interests and pain points or challenges. And this information, you can use it to create better YouTube videos to capture their interest and combat their challenges by coming up with solutions. Another prompt you can have that further illustrates the use of descriptive prompts is, help me create a compelling narrative for my newsletter related to awareness of cybersecurity threats using the Hero's Journey framework to engage and captivate my audience. ChatGPT will know from this prompt that I want a hero's journey framework, which is basically the storytelling you have seen time and time again with many superhero films. It outlines the typical heroic progression from the ordinary character to a tragedy, then adventure involving impossible tasks, and back again, changed by the experience into a superhero. And ChatGPT will give you a story that you can explain cybersecurity threats in form of a hero's journey story. And if you prefer, you can switch it out for the heroine story. For our last prompt, you need to develop a powerful elevator pitch and you have no idea where to start. Use this prompt. Insert a brief description of your product, service, or company. This is the most important bit, as it gives ChatGPT all the information it needs to customize your pitch specifically to your company and your needs. As mentioned throughout the video, context is important. Once you have that down, finish off with, help me create a concise and compelling elevator pitch that will effectively communicate the value of my offering. And there you have it, 12 powerful prompts you can try today with ChatGPT and generate better results. So remember to keep your prompts detailed, direct, and aimed at generating original customized content. Take advantage of ChatGPT's skills to seriously level up your productivity. It's like having your own personal content creation machine. I'll leave a link in the description below for all relevant links, including the other video I did on supercharging your prompts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.